For those who are about to die, salute you. Clink. Clinkies.
And you just bro. Clinkies, really?
And you know that's where I'm going to cut it off, too.
All right, yeah, just I'm taking that man card and holding on to it.
I am the man in the purple hat. There is no one manlier than I.
Right. Anyway.
Welcome back to Kentucky Fried Chronology.
Hi, I'm Chuck.
I'm Bo.
And this week's episode, we finally,
it's happened.
Finally,
it's only been 14 episodes.
It's only 14 episodes deep. That's longer than enough. That's longer than a Netflix season these days.
I know. We made it. We finally made it to ancient Rome. I'm so happy.
It took us that long. It took us a Netflix season and a half to get to that part of history. Finally.
Can we pause just 2 seconds? Can we bitch about that? How seasons are only like fucking 10, 12 episodes now?
Yeah, okay, I get it. This doesn't have to, we don't have to go full mid-90s.
You know, 5 minutes. Give us 5 minutes.
We don't have to go full mid-90s and make it 25 episodes like it used to be. No, but at
least like 15, 16?
At least give us 15. 20 would be
20
awesome.
Would be ideal.
20 would be great.
And not every TV show has to be, not every episode has to be like a fucking hour-long movie, right?
Yeah,
like you can have bottle episodes of shit.
Yeah, or lead-up episodes as well. Like
sometimes, like a lot of shows nowadays, it's like, oh man, if you missed the first 2 episodes, you have no fucking idea what's going on. Half the people you met in episode 1 are dead, you know?
Anyway, back.
Tangent, just completely just bothered. You said that and I just...
Yeah. I
went off on a thing.
Yeah. Back on our original tangent. Gladiators is tonight's episode. And I got to say, I did most of my research. I watched all 4 seasons of Spartacus Blood and Sand.
I wouldn't call hang on, wait. No, I don't know if that's going to help here, man. That is not accurate at all.
Seemed like the nudity was accurate.
Yeah, probably, but that's... You didn't really, did you? You didn't. No. Okay, I was saying, I was like, man, you might as well have watched Gladiator. It would have been more accurate, you know.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, commander of the Felix Legion. Oh no, can't do the whole monologue.
Are you?
No, I just don't remember it all. Had too much to drink.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance in this life or the next.
Nah, it's not the whole monologue. Anyway.
Most of it. I did better than you.
Fair enough. And I'm kind of a little bit fuzzy on this one. How did Gladiator games start? Because they didn't just go, oh, we got to have bread and circuses to control the plebs.
No, that's Golden Age. Like, that's when it was like, it was a sport by the time, bread and circuses was a thing.
Marian reforms, right?
Oh, before that even.
Before the who's in charge when who's in charge? Okay, I'll put it in. Back to the beginning. Let's start at the beginning. We'll get to that.
Okay.
We'll get to the Golden Age later.
Clear, concise question. Go.
What is the rough earliest recorded Gladiator match do we know of?
Off the top of my head, I don't know, but the idea of having like combat games to celebrate stuff is really old. Like it's in the Iliad when Achilles' brother, cousin, fuck is his damn name? Patroclus. Yeah, that guy. When he dies, they have the funeral for him. They have a bunch of gladiatorial game fights for him. And Herodotus mentions the Egyptians and stuff would do boxing tournaments and stuff. And he actually tells a story of one guy who was really well known for talking a lot of shit. So it's like the first like promo artist in history, like fucking like ancient Egyptian Ric Flair over there, just like I'm sandal wearing, chariot stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a bitch, woo!
No, just imagine Ric Flair in a pharaoh.
Don't give him ideas. He does crazy shit now.
Doing the Flair flop.
But yeah, so thousands of years before Rome was even a thing, the idea of these these funeral games were common, and the fuck I can't remember, might have been Livy says that the Romans got it from the Etruscans from their funerary games, and
one of the things they didn't steal from the Greeks, huh?
Yeah, well, I think I can't prove it, but I think that the southern Italy got the idea from Greek colonies that came over during the Peloponnesian War with Athens and them, those little things they set up. I think the idea came from there and then spread up the boot of Italy. My theory.
That makes sense.
But I think it's Tacitus or Pausanias who says they think it comes more from Campania, which is just south of Rome, where Capua and everything is, which makes a lot more sense because that's where like the hub of gladiator shit was at that time.
A lot of trading.
Yeah.
A lot.
So I'm gonna go with the Tacitus or Pausanias or whoever it was that said it comes from Campania. You want to know the first class of gladiator? That this is like the first, like the classes, all that shit. The very first one.
Oh, wasn't it the Murmillo?
The Murmillo came from this. Think back further. Very first.
Ooh.
Early Republic.
It's essentially taking a legionary and just.
Who was their first big war with? Think tiny little city-state of Rome. They've already beaten the Etruscans. Who's their first big
Carthage?
No, damn it! You're going too far. You've gone too far forward. You go back further. Small Rome. Before it was ever even a big power. We're still
talking the Etruscans.
We're still talking like Italy is still
unifying the boot.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's I'll admit I'm a little dusty on that one.
You're gonna be mad at yourself when I tell you.
Oh.
The Samnites.
Oh,
see, I told you he was gonna be mad at himself.
I knew them. I know that name.
It's
like the Sabines. I know that name.
Yeah, the Sabines, the Samnites, the Campanians, and the Tarentinians from down there in the heel of the boot.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were the first kind of gladiator. They'd take the prisoners of war, slaves, and dress them up in Samnite armor and have them fight at people's funerals and stuff. It wasn't even called like a spectacle or anything yet. At this point, it's called a munus or a duty. You had a duty to the dead to send them off in style, so they would have a various munai. And the more wealthy you were, the bigger the munus would be. And then it turns into kind of a competition with the other rich guys of you had 3 pairs of gladiators at yours, man. My uncle just died, so I think I'm going to do 6.
I need at least 4.
Right. So this, where it starts, is these funerary games, and as these rich people start competing with each other, they get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, until it becomes like a government-sanctioned thing, where even there's a political office in Rome called an aedile, who is basically the entertainment director for the city. So he's in charge of doing the festivals and public works, and I think he's in charge of market day and stuff like that. So that guy gets money from the government to put on shows to keep the people happy.
Now he's the guy he's just shockingly low rank, but also shockingly important.
Yeah,
that's the aedile.
It's one of those people. It's like you want to be aedile. It's like that. It's like being the Intercontinental Champion. You're like, I'm the IC champ. I'm going to be heavyweight champ eventually.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's a good stepping stone on the way to political glory.
I do remember Caesar started his, not just Caesar, but Augustus as well, right?
Yeah. After Caesar, when he became aedile, he tried to do the biggest games ever, right? 1,000 gladiators, all this. He's got a big, huge show. Problem is it's 5 years after the Spartacus rebellion. And the Senate was like, wait, you're going to do what? You're going to take 1,000 gladiators and just have them in the city? I don't fucking think so. You can have 300. And they are under guard the entire time. There's like 4 cohorts of fucking city guard around the arena at the whole time because the Senate was so fucking scared that these gladiators were gonna, break bad and fucking kill everybody again.
Because again,
these were Caesar's personal gladiators too. Did you know that? Did you know that he invested in schools and had his own gladiator schools that he patronized?
That's kind of like buying stock in WWE,
right? He's not even that. He's like, I'm going to start my own wrestling promotion.
Or start his own school.
I'm going to go over here. It's going to be
like Vince going around buying up all the old schools,
buying all the old territories. Yeah.
That's funny.
And you said Augustus. That's right. So after Caesar's assassination, Augustus takes over the empire, and he loves a good gladiator show.
Oh yeah.
He's a bro. This is where gladiator stuff, as we know it, starts to come around. Like the helmets with visors and stuff.
A lot of
that came from Augustus. The Mizio,
the giving up,
the begging for mercy sign. He made it a law that everybody had to do that, and if you don't do it, you are not a sanctioned fucking fight. You're an underground fight, and you will get fined. Because it's an investment. You don't want all your gladiators getting killed, so all of them have to have a chance to get out of it with the Mizio. And he started to be like, all right, the old way of classifying gladiators is a bit
confusing.
No. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say racist. That's not right.
Classist.
No, not even that.
No.
Mean to the other provinces who are now Roman citizens.
Yeah, let's put it this way. You're
calling them the Samnite when you have citizens who are from that part of, and they're like, that's kind of fucked up calling him a Samnite.
Especially when they've been part of the empire
for a while now. And so he's the one who's like, all right, we're going to reclass everything. This is where we get the fighting different classes. Yeah.
You want to names. Yeah. And this is where I kind of bothered to learn stuff, because there was one, I knew there were more than just what we saw, because it was a fun show to watch. It was not accurate though. It was an entertaining show to watch.
It was mostly inaccurate because everybody dies way too often.
Yeah, your gladiators. Even in training, you'd be hard on your gladiators, but killing them, no.
Gaius Batiatus was a real person. Spartacus did actually train at that school. Just in the show, Batiatus seems to not kind of really give a shit if any of his gladiators die. And I'm like, no, real life, he'd be very upset if any one of those, even if Asher were to die, Batiatus would be like, fuck, I put so much money into him.
Yeah, it's like, best example, Batiatus seems to be treating his gladiators the same way middle and upper management treats their employees these days, expendable assholes. Mm-hmm. When really, Roman, I can tell, they would treat him a whole lot more like my grandpa would treat his cattle when he had them, because he spent thousands of dollars buying these things.
I was going to go with racehorse, but cattle works.
They
were slaves, so.
But no, he spent thousands of dollars buying these things, a bunch of money to feed and keep them safe. Money on antibiotics,
medicine.
Gladiators
actually had surprisingly good medical care.
Yes, that's actually where the best I know.
Galen.
Galen.
A lot of his
students would learn by going to the gladiator schools and fixing.
Because that's where he learned. He's like, I learned all my shit patching these poor bastards up. That's where you're going to go learn.
Which is great. Now we kind of got sidetracked a little bit. Back to the types, because there's more than we thought, but I think they kind of tried to keep it under 10, so they didn't.
There's subclasses,
but I think,
and also with any fucking thing that's gone on for 1,000 years, you got to be like, at what point in history did this one exist?
You're going to get 1,000 offshoots.
So this is
these are the main ones that you'd
average.
Yeah, these are the main ones that you could go anywhere in the empire during the Golden Age, and if you'd stick around that town long enough, you'd see that type of fight.
Yeah.
First one. And these were this is one of those you're talking about changing the thing. These guys were originally called the Gauls, but they changed them to the Murmillos, which is essentially your more heavily armored guys. Slower, sword, shield, nothing too fancy.
Had a big scutum and the big gladiator helmet, the one you think of with the weird whoosh.
Yeah, the one
and the visor with the holes in it.
Had that too. Now here's the thing, that's part of the problem. Part of his problem. makes him weak and easy against the Retiarius.
Retiarius.
Sorry. Retiarius, your net and trident guy. Which
your Latin is terrible.
My Latin is awful. I'm a barbarian. I even wear pants with like the barbarian style pants and everything. Anyway, the Retiarius were the net and trident, essentially your fisherman type of guy. Now here's the thing:
isn't it based off of like some people? That's like what they did. They were like fishermen and shit.
But they were also like if they had to fight you.
Yeah. So.
Now, here's the thing. The Murmillo and the Thrakes, which was the Thracian type, all of them, with the exception of one type of other fighter, I'll introduce him here in a minute, they all had helmets that were big and gaudy and meant to look like monsters or sea creatures, some type of thing that you would... Fish head or dragon head or something to that effect, which made it easy to get caught up in that net. Part of the problem with these guys.
Yeah.
However, you had the Secutor, thanks. The Secutor.
Wow, man, I was joking a minute ago. Maybe your Latin is really bad.
My Latin is terrible. Got a Germanic tongue. Can't help it. Barbarian.
Ah, the poor barbarian. You just haven't drank enough. That's your problem.
Anyway, he's essentially a offshoot of the Murmillo designed to fight against a net and trident wielding opponent.
Yeah, same.
He's a very smooth.
I was gonna say he has the same like armor and weapons, but they gave him a smooth bowl helmet with two giant eye holes in it, and that's it.
Yeah, and
that's the creepiest looking one, though. In my opinion, that one's creepy fucking looking.
They went and they carved scales on it to make it still looks like a fish, which is still kind of creepy sometimes. So, and then I skipped the Thracian Spartacus. Need I say more? That's essentially what you get.
You can give him a little more. Why is he called a Thracian?
He uses a thrakes, which is a specialized type of sword that actually kind of leans forward a bit.
It's got a curve, and it's like you took the tip of the sword and went ink.
Yeah, and it's just
so you can get around that shield.
It's great for getting around.
Also, a smaller shield than the Murmillo and the Secutor. They have a
lighter armor. He's designed to be a bit more of a shock troop type of character.
He's whippy and
fast
and wiry.
Now the scissor, that is actually the word they used. I did not know the scissor is a Latin word.
Yeah.
It just means to cut. Duh.
Someone that has
he's the guy with the
big fucking crescent blade on the
gauntlet thing.
Yeah.
Because that is designed to just
I wouldn't want to be that dude because I feel like trying to use that weapon would be really hard, but it looks
terrifying. Also, I don't want to fight that guy either.
I don't know. I feel like it would be very unwieldy. I think you'd be okay fighting the scissor guy.
I'll let you have that.
All right, I'll fight scissor guy.
Anyway, also on to another one of my favorite one, the Hoplomachus. Essentially your classic spearman. He's also pretty lightly armored with a small shield, or essentially what we'd call a buckler today, and also had a Pugio, Roman dagger.
And a great bloody spear.
Oh, yeah.
He was a takeoff of the Greek hoplite.
Yeah.
Which is one of their, old enemies, so it makes sense, right? Because remember, these used to be conquered peoples, but now we're like, we can't just call them the Greek.
It's like if America had...
It looks bad.
If America had gladiator games, there would be a subclass of guys who just run around in red coats. There would be.
The British.
They would just be called the lobsterbacks.
You'd have fucking you did represent each Native American people would have their own gladiator subclass, right? You'd have like the Apache fucking guy, or the Cherokee and all those other ones and stuff. We can do it here, man.
Probably get away with that now.
Oh, we do it like the Bohurt fucking guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we just
see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Let's get everybody. We'll get some blunt fucking shit. We'll armor up and we'll go. It'll be great.
Now I can't. Diamacharis, which was essentially your classic dual wielding.
Diamachari.
Because Deadpool style has been popular all over the world.
It's always cool to have two swords, man.
Always cool to have two swords.
The only problem with that class of gladiator is there's only like a handful of mentions of
Very few of them.
I feel like you had to be.
You had to be
absolute Chad, right?
You had to be the best of the best, and you had to be bored at being the best before they even bothered.
Like you were so bored kicking ass as a Murmillo. You're like, I need to make this harder on myself.
Pretty much. You need to not have as much.
What if I drop the shield and add another sword? Then I can kill twice as fast.
Or I can look twice as impressive. Anyway.
You refill the cup.
I know I had more than that. Thought I had more than that. Surely I did. Oh yeah, I do, but it's after your thing.
You can keep going.
No, I think I pretty much ran out of them. Yeah, the Diamacaris, that was it. The dual swords. They would also have chariot battles.
Yeah.
You know, that was usually more in the Circus Maximus because the ring was designed for those races. It was essentially designed to be a race that you also fought each other in.
Yeah, you can kill each other. It's okay. No one. We all saw Ben-Hur, right?
Oh God, there's like 700 horses died.
Have you seen the one in the 20s? It's even worse. The fucking one from like 1926.
Isn't that the one that killed a shitload of horses?
They killed a shitload of people in this movie. Because the director was like, I want 70 full working triremes for the big battle scene. And they only had like five built and they weren't seaworthy, so they sank. And all these extras had on fucking armor, right? And they're in the ocean filming this. Some of the costumes were never returned. So that's the studio's way of being like, some of those extras died. We're not going to talk about it. We're just going to ignore that.
Thankfully, most of those men didn't have families.
Yeah, dude, this was before they had like safety regulations on films and stuff, and directors could literally get away with whatever the fuck they want over there filming and stuff like, the extras knew what they signed on for. They knew there were certain risks involved.
There were risks involved in this.
Just like being a gladiator. How do you become a gladiator, Chuck?
Sometimes it's thrust upon you without your choice. Sometimes you fought well in combat, but you were captured, and the Roman guy that captured you's like,
I'm gonna sell you to the ludus. You're big and strong. I'm gonna get a good price.
I'll get a good price for you from the ludus. Better that than killing you, isn't it? You're like, yeah. Who's the ludus? You'll find out. Don't worry about it.
Who's ludus?
Your new boss.
Your new boyfriend. No. Well, it's ancient Rome. He might be like, ooh.
Statistically, at least 5% of the time. People are going to argue that number, but it's at least 5.
70% of the time, it works every time.
40. Placebo. Oh, shit. But yeah, oftentimes you were just the wrong guy, wrong place, right time. And you got captured in battle. You got turned into a slave. Sometimes you were a Roman citizen in good standing, but not financially. You were broke, and that is one thing that Spartacus did get right. His buddy, what's his name?
Varro.
That was actually a reason people would join.
He looked like a fucking cherub on steroids.
They kind of met. I think it's one of those. Like I immediately.
I'll put a picture of him up. I want the comments to agree with me. Tell me this motherfucker does not look like a cherub on steroids.
And my first time I saw him, like, oh, that guy is definitely the red shirt of this show.
I was upset when he died.
I was upset because I knew it was happening. I knew it was going to come. I could just see that.
And then they kill his wife off later just to like kind of end that whole storyline. It's like, yeah, we're done dealing with this.
Just wrap up. Done making you feel guilty about her and him. It's one of those take a print. Anyway, bad filmmaking.
No, it's not bad filmmaking. It's just bad call on the writer's part to kill Varro.
Yeah, not that way. You should because I mean, Escape from Rome.
Wait till later. Wait till like kill season 3 or something. Class. Yeah, not that
from
soon.
Because
I liked Angron. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but I didn't. He wasn't
like he was.
That should have been Varro's spot, right?
And Varro's wife, you have Varro die at the foot of Mount Vesuvius.
Yeah.
Something cool and
Give
tragic.
him a way more badass death than
we've
the stupid fucking little 15-year-old kid being like, I want a good birthday party.
I want him to die on my birthday.
But father, I don't like the gladiators. They make him die.
Pretty much.
Wow, the nice lady with the big tits said she'd suck me knob if I did.
And she paid in advance.
And she paid in advance. She absolutely did. So, I mean, good on him, I guess.
Anyway. So,
this was a twofer. Some gladiator history and a brief review of the TV show Spartacus.
Spoilers for a 10-year-old TV show, by the way.
I have no pity. If it's been 5 years, I have no pity. I'm like, no, you've had time to watch it.
That's why I was annoyed when Scrubs ruined the Fifth Element. What was it? Wasn't Fifth Element? No. Mel Gibson is a ghost. He's been dead the entire time.
Bruce Willis?
Or no, Bruce Willis. Yeah.
I mean, Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense. Yeah, not Fifth Element. Sixth Sense. I knew it had a number in the title.
I think it's like a wrong actor entirely, too. You were closer with Fifth Element because at least that is Bruce Willis. With Mel Gibson.
I am so excited. Speaking of it, since you brought him up, I am super excited about his mini-series about the Battle of Malta, or the Siege of Malta. That one's.
I haven't heard anything about it.
It's still in like pre-production. He's still getting all the things, but apparently he's got full permission from the Maltese government. He's going to film on location.
Nice.
This is going to be cool. So history buffs, definitely stay tuned. Like, keep checking in on him.
I mean, he's cool now. He does. They forgave him. He does his research and shit. That's not even what I was going to say. I am non-political, brother. I'm talking about just Shirley his movie
Apocalypto, you were right. He did.
Yeah,
he got the Nahuatl language absolutely correct.
It's like he does his fucking research when he does the historical thing. I mean, Braveheart's not
Braveheart,
but again, that's like his first outing at it.
And the Patriot,
and he did take a lot of his story points from Blind Harry, the poet, who tells the story of William Wallace, and
this one is a fantastical storytelling. This is I get it. Also, the Patriot, it's one of those. You meshed 3 real guys into one and made him a complete
ignore the character. The way you take on Patriot is you ignore the character
and watch the main
and just watch the world around the character. That's where the accuracy comes in.
Yeah, the Battle of Camden. Perfect.
The costuming, the buildings, like everything looks and feels like it's from 1775. I feel like I'm in 1776. Yeah.
Yes. I feel like the Battle of Camden.
Is that the one they're watching through the window?
Yeah, where they got that actually happened. We got our asses handed to us by the British.
We got our asses handed to us a bunch.
Yeah, I guess don't go muzzle to muzzle with redcoats, man.
We should have lost. Honestly, it's a fucking miracle that we managed to win that.
Thanks for the guns.
Thanks, France.
You knew exactly.
I knew exactly. We were like, thanks, France. Appreciate it, buddy.
Thanks for the guns, bro.
We got them back. We covered them in World War II.
We did, and World War I. We bailed you out of the
Vietnam
financially.
And Vietnam, and we helped you all a lot. God damn it! Now I think about it, never mind. I take that back. Fuck you all.
Now
you've been repaid.
You've been repaid. Now you owe us one again.
I don't know about that, but we're square.
If you can try. Anyway, back to Gladiators because we.
Way the fuck off.
Yeah, the Appalachian Roses are getting to us, bud.
Well, you're the one that brought up the TV show, and it just started us down fucking movies.
It's a great tangent. When I know it kind of went for a while, but it kind of waxed and waned. But when do we start? Like, when does the golden age kind of end? When do we start seeing people kind of start balking? Because it gets bloody, and people start to. It gets too bloody, and people start to kind of balk at that.
It's your favorite time period in Roman history. The thing that starts to kill the gladiator games is the crisis of the 3rd century. When everything's going to hell, they're being attacked from the outside, from within. There's like the year of the 6 emperors and all that. It's just that's what starts bringing down the
organizing gladiator
quality of the matches, because a lot of gladiators are being
drafted.
Yes, no, they are. Like they're the who was it? He fought against Galba and them the year of the 4 emperors, the one up north. He recruited an entire
more Roman history.
He recruited an entire legion of fucking gladiators.
How'd that go?
It went great.
They're very disciplined.
It went great for him. Had a little hard time controlling them, from what I understand, but that's to be expected. But once they were off the leash,
it's like once you set that claymore where you want it to go.
Yeah. So but it stuck around even after Constantine and the Christians took over. But that was like the final death knell of the gladiator games.
The church coming in.
Because one of the first popes, I can't remember who it was, but he condemned the games as murder. Yeah. But I'm like, big words coming from the guys who crucify people.
Right.
At least gladiator games gave the criminals a chance. It's like, hey, if you fight well, you might not die.
Yeah, and also the people that they throw to the gladiator games were the worst of the worst. Like, it's not like you got caught stealing once, you're a gladiator. No, you were a bad guy, or straight up murderers or some shit.
Those dudes, the murderers, rapists, and all those guys, they were a different. They're technically gladiators, I guess, but even they were like kept separate from the real gladiators. It starts with an N. I can't remember what they're called.
Essentially penal legion.
Nikolai's or something like that. I can't remember.
Like how you keep a penal legion separate from actual soldiers.
They're the ones, like, like if somebody's going to die, it's going to be that. It's going to be that fucking guy, right? Like, you're like, we need a blood match. Like, somebody has to die in this one. Okay, well, I'm not going to send...
You're not going to send...
I'm not sending Crixus out there. He's my best fucking guy. I'll send Crixus against,
the guy you want to
child murderer number 5 that I have in the fucking cell. We'll dress him up nice. We'll clean him, oil him. He'll look good. And we'll send him out there to, give me 5 good minutes and then kill him. All right. Make it look good.
Let him think he's got a chance for about 5 minutes.
It'd be like a wrestling match. He's in there, the bookers that are talking to Crixus. He's like, all right, we're going to go in there. We're going to shine him up, right? You shine him up, and I want you to cut him off, hit the high spot, and then go home.
Anyway, so tell us, how are because you said the gladiator games and the WWE are very, very similar.
Okay.
How is that so, sir?
I've had this theory for years, and when I was doing research for this, a lot of other scholars seem to be so close to the same theory, but I don't think any of them watch wrestling, so they haven't made this this one little leap, right? Because they're all like, well, you'll look at the records, and like this guy will have like 3 fights, and he'll lose 4, and and he'll be not everybody dies, right? Well, I'm looking at these numbers. I'm like, way too few people are dying to tell me that these fucking guys are not working with each other. Going like they're before the fight even starts, they're in the cell with each other. Like, all right, man, what are you thinking? Like Lucinius's Gambit, or you want to do Tyler's, Rush? Like, what's the finish here? Like, I'm going over because your Lanista paid mine for the spot. So I mean, how do you want to lose, buddy?
Get the pin.
Yeah, get the pin. Yeah, like who's going
the pin, not the submission.
Exactly. Who's going over? We're gonna call spots in the ring, right? It's like, all right, backdrop, leapfrog, suplex, right? We're gonna call the fucking match in the thing. I could totally see 2 gladiators in there just being like, all right, belly thrust, block, headshot. I'm gonna low kick. You come.
I'll come in. I'll punch you.
I'll punch you. You go down. Roll, because I'm gonna swipe at you. If you don't roll, it's not my fault.
If you don't roll, I get you.
Yeah, right.
As soon as you hit the ground, start rolling. Okay. Yeah, so, I could totally see that.
Right. Tell me that the fucking other fucking gladiator school, the Lanistas, didn't get together, have at these like conventions and talk to each other. Like, all right, who's getting the belt? Who's going to be the champ? Right? Like, and you guys have been on a tear this fucking year, right?
Are we going to put you over? Is this the last time? Or are we going to have a big upset?
It'd be like the old NWA fucking conventions when fucking Vern Gagne and everybody get to fucking together and be like, all right, I think we're going to take the belt off Flair this year. No, we're not going to do that. But Harley has been fucking killing it. He's sold so many tickets. I don't know, man. Flair's the best.
Oh, well, let's make him work for it. Let's make it really look like.
All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to run Harley Race through the fucking gauntlet. If the fans are still with him by the end of it, then we'll have the match with him and Flair at Starrcade. Tell me that they didn't fucking do that. They had to have. Otherwise, the casualties would be way higher. Like the one of the ones Caesar did. He had like 1,000 fucking dudes with cavalry and everything. 50 guys died.
Probably accidents.
Probably.
Because
I mean, again, like we say in wrestling, shit's not ballet.
A lot of very fast moving wood.
Right, but like you would think if it's like it is on TV and shit, where it's just like, no, somebody's gonna fucking die or first blood or like somebody's getting fucking hurt.
Right.
I don't think it even went to that. I think that they just put on a big flashy fucking show, and if nobody even bled, and you know, like you got him in the your sword to your throat thing. Throw the crowd's like, that was awesome. You're still going to get away.
All right. That makes sense.
So, Gladiators are just ancient WWE superstars. Fight me. You got anything else? Any other questions I might be able to answer off the top of my head? Because I am just so smart.
We found your wheelhouse.
Hang on. Let me look at your notes real quick.
Old stuff.
Okay, now ask that question.
Right.
We'll cut that.
If it's hypothetical, and I really don't do this. Do not take this as a suggestion. America,
do it.
People in power,
do it.
We do not need gladiator games again.
You only got a hair on your ball if you ain't doing it.
We do not need to go to the prisons and clear them out and turn them into gladiators. That is not a way to make money.
Great idea. Best idea ever. Biggest, beautifulest idea ever. Hugest idea. Best idea.
But we don't need
Other
to be
people
doing
are saying it's the best idea that's ever happened.
Right.
Stop. That's as far as we're going. Stop.
But if some sick, twisted started American gladiator games.
Not the TV show.
Not the TV show. Like an actual honest-to-God gladiator show. And you get to create, like, because again, you're taking one of America's old enemies and turning them into a style of gladiator, like the Romans did. Who are you taking and what are they fighting? What are they fighting with?
Oh, America's enemies.
Mm-hmm. These are historical enemies, so you can go back if you want to.
Am I being an Augustus and trying to like be nice about it, or am I as being as racist as humanly possible?
I mean, I figured you were a fan of Augustus. I figured you could go that way,
right.
But you could. I mean, as long as you can give us both that if you really have to. If you really have to be racist.
I'm not going to be racist.
It's one of those, if you have to be racist, be a professional about it. Don't be an amateur.
Be a professional racist? What the fuck is that?
Don't do amateur.
Don't do amateur racism. I want that pure, unbridled shit, man. Well, come on.
If you're going to be
give me the hard R.
If you're going to do that, do your research is what I meant. But yes, if you have to do it, do the hard R.
No, I'm not doing it. Modern. So, like, I'm assuming we
do old school weapons, no guns. But it
would be weird.
Rifle with a bayonet can still be considered weapons. Bayonet rifle fights would still be a thing.
I'm gonna go.
The idea is that
I'm gonna go retracts. World War I German soldier. Ooh. He's got an E-tool and a potato masher grenade, but it doesn't work. Those are his weapons.
It doesn't worry. It's just
it's just a bludgeon.
It's a prop that he can
you just beat somebody with it, right?
All right, that's cool. I like that one.
I don't know what I'd call him though.
Sauerkraut.
The Uberkraut.
Yeah, Uberkraut. Uberkraut.
What about you? Which of America's old nemesis would you turn into a gladiator?
Because we're using old school melee weapons, I would just do Chinese soldier from Korea, from the Korean War, but give him like a traditional Dao so that he could fight against the traditional Washington style guy with the short sword. Because they're both pretty similar type of sword.
I forgot
so it's a sword duel.
I forgot there's going to be like an American gladiator, right? So,
yeah, there's America. Yeah, this is America's finest. We got our founding fathers.
So the founding father gladiators out there in like fucking tights and a fucking powdered wig and shit.
Yeah, and that's their
no armor in ours.
No armor, but they will have like coats and shit that look,
be badass. They like uniforms from the period.
Yeah, like the Chinese guy will wear a period appropriate uniform. The Kraut, the German he'll wear. Can you stop saying that?
The Germans are get so mad at you.
They'll be all right. Your bread is really awesome. I tried some. Please don't be mad at me.
That's your apology. I like your bread. Please don't be mad.
It's very good.
You're pumpernickel, man. I
have not had a chance to try that. I hear it's
dude, get you some pumpernickel, some Munster cheese, and some ham, and make you a fucking like panini out of that shit. Telling you, some hot mustard on that bitch. So it's awesome.
I'm not a mustard fan.
I like mustard. I don't like the Chinese mustard you get at the Chinese place.
What's the difference?
It's got like garlic in it or something. Oh, it's weird.
Oh, but it's still mustard.
Mm.
Okay. So because I'm learning it now. Sidetrack. Anyway, do we have anything more about Gladiators this week? Because how did it end?
How did it end?
How did it officially end? Because I think the church officially like kind of cracked down. Was like,
it was Pope Leo the third or second. You might be right. I think it's the second.
The second. Pope Leo
finally
did a lot of stuff.
Finally, he needs to be stamped it and was like, this is just in the Western Empire too. The Empire is split in half, but the Western Empire, Pope Leo was like, we're done. We're not doing that stuff. But funnily enough, gladiator combat kept going up until the 12th century in the Byzantine Empire. They still loved him some gladiator shit. The Eastern Empire Eastern Empire is based. Fuck the Western Empire, man.
I think someone's a little biased.
Don't hate on my imperial purple hat, all right?
I think somebody's a little bit biased.
Okay, come on. At least the Byzantine, Eastern Roman Empire, whatever you want to call it, fucking fought tooth and nail to the very last fucking breath. The last emperor of Rome was last seen charging into the enemy, cloak flaring in the breeze, armor shining, and then he disappeared into the smoke. They never found him.
Seen again, which is also in the pot. So don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe.
Comment. It is 2026. It is not 2002. Nobody favorites anymore.
It is like,
old man,
and subscribe.
There you go.
I'm
old man, and the bourbon's getting to you, which you need more of.
You
need more of.
There, that's enough.
You're the one that brought the fucking mugs out here, man, not me.
So, can we get like an approximate year? Do you know what that is?
It's in the 4th century, like 450, 460, something like that, AD.
But the Byzantines kept it going well into 13, whatever.
Yeah, the Byzantines loved that shit. I think up until like even the Ottoman invasion, there was still fucking gladiatorial games going on.
So essentially, the Byzantines,
the final emperor in Constantinople, his inauguration there was a huge spectacle with races and gladiators and wrestling matches and food and feasts and fucking and all gay frivolity everywhere.
All right.
Gay in the happy sense.
Yeah, but remember they were Eastern Orthodox, so they didn't tolerate
there wasn't none of that shit going on.
We didn't tolerate that no more.
That was not okay anymore at that point in the empire. The glory days of the gay guys are gone.
That's all. You have to do that behind closed doors. Anyway.
Sorry.
Anyway. So yeah, I think we've about wrapped it up, haven't we?
Who's your favorite gladiator?
I am bad at remembering names. I'll go ahead and tell you that at home and tell you that as well.
Okay, maybe I can guess his name.
You probably do. The guy that trained, because he was in the show, the guy that trained, what's his name? The rich dude.
Commodus?
No. The rich dude that got the gold poured on his head. The guy that trained him, his favorite gladiator, the one that he built like a statue.
Gold poured on his head.
Or not, I'm not.
Crassus.
Yeah, his favorite gladiator. Like, he bought and pampered this dude, and
I know who you're talking about.
He basically kissed this dude's ass right up until
I know who you're talking about. Fuck, what was his name?
And they killed him off in the show, but I don't think that's how he actually died. I think he died in the ring. Okay?
My favorite one is during the reign of Claudius. He has a big games.
Sorry, Clubfoot?
Yes.
Okay. I'm bad with names, but Little Boots. Yeah.
Claudius, Little Boots is Caligula.
That's Caligula.
Claudius is his uncle that they were like, oh, he'll never be anything. Look at him, he's like half crippled. And then
there's no point in
and then suddenly everybody and he's the only reason he survived is because he's like non-threatening as fuck and he acted stupid, but then like I'm emperor now, and he's like, oh shit, he's a genius. Fuck. Oh god, he thinks he's a god. God damn it.
Oh no,
there's so many problems. We'll do Claudius later, but this particularly, he's having a big spectacle, and he invites the two gladiators, like they're the top two dudes, right? One's from Capua, one's from some other city. I can't fucking remember the name. Is Praxis and Varus, and they fight all motherfucking day. They fight till their swords break. They fight till their armor breaks. They throw their shields down and just start throwing fucking hands and wrestling until both of them finally collapse in a heap after hours of battle and throw the missio up at the same time. Big, huge pop. Crowd loves it. They're like, yes! Oh my fucking god, that was the best shit ever! And even Claudia is like, hey, dude, that was sick. You're both good. You're both free. Here's some money. Here's your wooden sword called a rudis. It's the symbol of your freedom.
Yeah.
And you guys, we're gonna have a parade for you motherfuckers. It's gonna be the best. And it was so awesome. And what makes it even better for me is both of these motherfuckers, after winning their freedom, turned right back the fuck around, went right back into the ludus, and was like, I'm not giving up this money. Fuck you.
This great job.
It would be like Roman Reigns right now being like, I'm done. I'm just going home.
Pretty much. Yeah. Why quit when you're at your peak and you've got at least 5 good years?
You got 5 more years in you at least, right? At least. Like both of these guys were like, that wasn't even the best I've got. I'm gonna keep doing this.
So, they have to be, right?
But the most famous gladiator,
I didn't know that fight. That's one of those.
Oh, it's awesome.
If we could find a nice sandy spot and get ourselves both gladiator armor,
recreate it,
and bulk you up a little bit, and cut me down a little bit, just a little bit, buddy, just a little, buddy, or at least try the creatine. Just try.
Fuck your creatine.
Try it for 1 month.
Meat.
Anyway, that would be a cool short film for us to make. That
would be fun.
Beat their and then have shoot parts of it during the day, so that it would be like. all day.
So the times when the sun moves and the shadows change. Yeah. Dude, totally.
That would be a fun fight to film.
That would be awesome.
I think we're about wrapped up.
I think we're done.
I've got other than
do you got any other questions to try and stump me? I'm pretty drunk. You might be able to.
Last official fight.
Oh fuck! I don't even know if that was wrote down.
I don't even think that's what I'm saying. I'm trying.
Best I could give you is the Pope
rough time period
stamping it's over.
Yeah, Pope saying it's over. I'm sure there was some underground fighting that went on.
That shit went on all the way up until the modern era. It's called a Fight Club.
Underground. Yeah, Fight Clubs have always existed. Yeah.
It just moved underground, man. Gladiators still exist. We just call them UFC fighters now.
Pretty much. Yeah. I can't really think of anything.
You ain't got anything for me?
I'm about stumped. I think I've got all my gladiator knowledge now.
All right.
Then one last one. You're a gladiator. You get to pick any type of thing, but you got to pick old school.
I'm Marmillo.
Heavy
classic. Armor. Give me the Scutum and the Gladius, and dude, I love those helmets. I know they weigh like 30 pounds, but I want one.
So that's That's a bit of a flex that Crixus's actor just
casually single arming it onto his head, right?
He does every single shot. He puts him on his one hand.
Yeah, no, that thing's fucking massive.
Because you forget, bronze is denser than steel.
And pretty
bronze
heavy.
Armor is heavier than steel. Way you're definitely going to notice it, even if you're a guy, even one of those Boohurt guys, and wears steel plate.
Oh no, the Boohurt guys, their helmets are like 10 fucking pounds. It's not that big of a difference.
But so definitely Murmillo.
I would do Murmillo.
Probably either I'm torn either between Retiarius or Thrakes, because I really love the idea of having a sword that can just.
I like that sword though.
That sword is cool. That Thrakes' sword is cool.
I don't know. I feel like you're too big to be a Retiarius.
That's kind of the point. I'd be the scariest one.
No, you'd be the slowest one.
Oh, they're supposed to be small, fast?
Yeah, that's like the whole point. They're small and whippy. That's why they put them up against the big Murmillos and Secators. They're generally the smaller guys. So I know in the show they gave it to that Naeus guy, and he's a fucking giant beast, but that's for TV.
I was also one of those people. I could see your red shirt before you did. Yeah. I could tell. That makes sense. I don't know. I would try
him off a fucking cliff. That was badass.
That was kind of a cool way to kill someone. I would still want to try it and practice, but I could see your point. I could probably go.
You would be a fantastic scissor.
Or scissor, because I would not. I'm strong enough to not get stuck.
We missed one.
What did we get? What did we miss?
The Castus. The iron boxers.
Oh yeah, the Castus. And
instead of boxing gloves, they have like an iron bar that they hold on to and fucking just go.
That was even on Human Weapon.
Yeah, I remember that show. That show was awesome.
Not Human Weapon. Sorry. Deadliest Warrior. Yeah,
also a good show.
Gladiator, because they had Chuck Liddell come in and do the
things. And it had the spike glove and shit. Yeah.
That's one of those. It's essentially ye old timey brass
knucks.
Yeah, and it ain't broke, don't fix.
Greco-Roman boxing with brass knuckles.
A piece of leather with one
metal in it,
and you just got like a leather strip to grab a hold on to it.
I don't know.
That's a great.
You'd be good at that. You're big. You can fucking lace some motherfuckers out
at this point. Oh, my shit. Stretch. Make sure you stretch.
Yeah, make sure you stretch. Yeah,
stretched like a son of a bitch.
Oh no, the Gladiator training regimen was so good that when Marius did his military reforms and like made Rome have a standing army, it soon came. They realized it's like, well, we got this standing army, but they kind of suck. They're out of shape and shit. So I don't remember who it was, but somebody in Marius's staff had the genius idea of being like, well, why don't we send the army to the gladiator schools to train, because those guys are fucking buff.
Those guys are in shape. Yeah.
So a lot of the gladiator training methods filtered into the Roman military, like the palace and the weighted shield and the weighted sword.
Isn't that a bit like how Brazilian jiu-jitsu has kind of seeped into the U.S. military a little bit? Mostly as an exercise, I've noticed. Mostly just for guys to get in shape. But I'm sure especially the operators, I mean, they could whoop the dog shit out of you.
If you're if you get knocked the fuck down, jiu-jitsu is a handy ass thing to have. So it's just regular standard wrestling, but best to just not get knocked down though, right? Best fighter is somebody wrestling, jiu-jitsu, and fucking pancration. The master of those three things, fucking dude, be untouchable. Because he could punch, kick, wrestle, grapple, do all the fucking fun flippy arm bars and all that shit.
I'm also thinking anybody with any bit of kung fu is going to be hard to get.
Fuck kung fu.
Hard to get a hold of. Hard to touch him.
Kung fu is a work. It's all bullshit just to show off.
I think it's a great way for
It's a great way to train hand-eye coordination and balance. Other than that, useless in a fight.
No. It's a great way for peaceful monks, to deal with not peaceful peasants in ye olden times.
But we don't even know how they trained.
But this is just a theory, just my own
theory.
Oh, okay. Just a theory, based on what I know. It was a way for the monks to keep the peasants in line, but any soldier that showed up with armor and a sharpened steel spear or whatever would probably mess you up.
Okay. I thought you were saying like the old Shaolin monks, like they had like this reputation as warriors and stuff, but like we have to remember they were all killed.
A lot of them.
All of them. They were all systematically murdered by the Emperor of China and disbanded as a group. It wasn't until the 1960s where we started seeing a resurgence of the Shaolin monks.
Supposedly,
it was all the government being like, "Hey, you do karate, right? Go over here. We're gonna rebuild the Forbidden City. We're gonna let Western tourists come in because Bruce Lee is real fucking popular right now." And if they think we're this mystical fucking Near Eastern, how many people got their ass fucking beat because they went and learned kung fu?
Anyway,
I know it's like I know we all watched The Matrix and we're all like Keanu Reeves, like I know kung fu, and it looks awesome on camera,
but it's not effective.
Double leg the motherfucker, take him down, put him in a choke. He's done. You can beat a fucking kung fu guy real easy because none of their crane and their mantis and tiger claw and all it doesn't work.
Right. Fair enough. So shall we draw for next week?
See? No, we can't draw for next week. I don't want to because it's gonna give me some dumb.
It's gonna give me something good.
Fucking 1960s or something.
Something with the Cold War.
Oh God!
I drew it this.
Just do it. Just pull the Band-Aid off, man.
Pull the Band-Aid off. All right, I'll do it then. And next week episode is fun one. Military blunders.
Oh, hey, that means we can do any time period. Yay!
Just general
military fuck ups.
Yeah, which is that's going to be a fun episode.
That's going to be fun because we can just bounce back and forth.
We can just do military blunders. And this
I had a whole ass book. You remember that book I had? It was like military misdemeanors, blunders, and fuck ups.
Go read that.
Do you still have that book? I don't know what happened to it. Did you borrow it?
No, I sat there and looked at it while I was there, but I didn't take it with me.
I have to go see if I can find that because that was a fun book. There's one where like this Army colonel like spent $50,000 on a government credit card at like strip clubs and shit.
Because they're gonna trace that.
Yeah, it was real fucking funny. It was some outlandish amount of money at strip clubs, and he was like an Army colonel. It was fantastic.
Awesome.
But yeah, closing. We're closing. Last bit of things. Go check out my other channel, Kentucky Fried Critics, for all of your fun movie reviews.
Always a fun time there.
Like, comment, subscribe, especially subscribe, man. We've only got like 25 people.
Yeah, check out,
and 4 of you actually watch it, me and him included.
Please check out our other episodes. We've got all sorts of things made. Even one debunking the nonsense that is the Tartarian Empire.
I am so upset that is our highest viewed episode. You stop telling people about it. I am so mad that the non-history episode is our highest viewed one. Go fuck yourself.
My plan.
I know. I hate your plan.
My plan because you know it's going to work.
I hate your plan. Your plan is stupid, and I'm mad that it worked.
Some idiot pro-Tartarian guy is going to find it, try and rebut it, and then we get to respond.
Comment.
Boom.
I dare him. I dare somebody to be like, it was totally real.
Come on, guys, please. Prove the Tartarian Empire actually existed. Please, what's wrong?
Quit fucking talking about it. Quit watching that episode. Go watch the Operation Mincemeat episode. It's only got like 20 fucking views.
And that's a great episode.
Go watch Herodotus. It's like 39. Quit watching the Tartarian Empire. It's not real.
I can't believe that's what gets you so worked up. Shit.
We're going to do Atlantis. It's going to get 1,000 views.
Oh,
it's fucking going to piss me off
Atlantis,
so fucking bad.
The Lost Empire was a great movie.
That was a fucking great movie, dude. I love that movie. Dude, the video game? Did you ever play the video game for PlayStation? I
have not.
Oh, it's fun as fuck, dude.
All right.
We need to get the fuck out of here.
We need to be done for the day. All right. Don't be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and
for all of us here at Kentucky Fried Chronology, tell them to tag.
Go out and learn you something.
Yeah. I'm serious, man. That game was fucking fun as shit, dude.
but you also said you want to tell this to the people.
Oh, that went down the wrong hole.
Got to you too much there, buddy?
Oh, it went in my lung.